anyone and everyone, this is Kim the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle with the Love Oracle cards from Simplistic Mystic. You can get this on their website, Etsy, Amazon, even eBay. You can get it anywhere. For today, Friday, August 9th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, or the Tube, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, yay! If some of it does not, leave it on the table for someone else. No worries. No worries. One card on the table. 3 cards on the table. Four cards on the table. Okay. 5 cards on the table. Woo! Six cards on the table. Seven cards on the table. We're going to do one more shuffle after this. 8 cards on the table. Let me pick this up. Okay. 'Divine Intervention' at the top of the deck. Okay. We've got 9 cards. We've got Roll the Dice, Finances, Ex-Lover, Proposal, Friends, Playa, Mystery, New Love, bottom of the deck, Romantic Feelings. All right, so this is like a jumble mess here. So I feel like you're gonna have to roll the dice on like 2. two situations, two people. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. I feel like with the... So you're going to have to roll the dice on two situations with two different people. I feel like with the... with the finances card, you're looking really good right now. You're looking really stable. Which is probably why you have like two offers coming in for love. So what I'm seeing is an ex-lover coming back with a proposal of some kind. Not necessarily like engagement, marriage right away, but maybe like a commitment. Like a real commitment. There's also this player who... Take how it resonates from you. You either met this player through friends, or you're friends with this player, and or you met this player through friends and the two of you became friends. But for some reason, all of a sudden your relationship starts to become like mysterious. Like you guys go to a friend gathering, right, with all your friends, and this player starts to get flirty with you, or staring at you the whole night, or the things start to happen, like things start to get set in motion with this player. This would be bringing in new love, because this is someone you haven't been with. You might be friends with them, you might know them through friends, or both. But this is someone you have not been with. You haven't been on a date with them, you haven't had sex with them, no. This is going to lead to romantic feelings. Falling in love, affection, happiness, emotions. Now, with the player, I'm getting that it's gonna be mutual. Like they're gonna fall in love with you too. That might be a whole new ball game for them. I'm not really getting anything specific on the ex-lover, but what does pop out to me on the proposal card is a wish come true there at the bottom. It says wish come true. I feel like this ex-lover is somebody that you always wanted to come back into your life. So when them coming back and having some type of commitment proposal, it's like a wish come true. But at the same time, you're already engaging with this friend, this player, this friend of friends, whatever the case may be. You're already, like, flirting and, whatever. I'm just going to say this. Think about why you broke up with this ex-lover. If it was something mutual, okay, fine. If it was, something like, they had to move away, so you guys don't do long distance, so you broke up. Or, like, you both felt like the chemistry wasn't there, or, I don't know, whatever. Like, if it was just, like, like an okay, we're gonna kind of break up thing, okay, fine. But if this person hurt you in some way, like, for me, that would not even be a consideration. If they were dismissive, if they were non-committal in the past when you wanted a commitment, What? Then they go and fool around with like 9 other people and then they realize, oh, you're the one? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, to me, I would rather go towards new love. That's just how I feel at the moment. Could change tomorrow. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, it's funny with the new love card, too, and this player. Like, if the two of you get together, I feel like it's going to be like a cute little, almost like a cute little, like high school romance kind of sweetheart kind of thing. Like, this player is really going to put in effort to the relationship. Because this person has been looking, probably for a very long time. I mean, let's just be honest. I'm just going to throw this out there because I'm thinking about it. And I reposted a talk on the TikTok where this woman was talking to this man, and she says that, and she's probably like in her 20s, gorgeous woman, and she says to this man, there, I think it was like a radio show, she says to the man that she gets hit on all the time by these older men, and she tells him, no, you're older, you go be with an older woman. And the radio host is like, well, why? And she's like, I don't want to be with some guy who spent his 20s and his 30s being community dick, having like, 5, 10 kids, has so many baby mamas, and now all of a sudden they're in their 50s and their 60s, and they think that they deserve a 20-year-old woman who's, if not a virgin, like, probably a little more, how would you say that? Innocent? Okay. Like, now all of a sudden, she's like, now all of a sudden you feel like you deserve a 20-year-old woman who hasn't been around the block, who doesn't have any kids. And she said, no. She said, just like men say that they don't want women with a high body count, she's like, I don't want a man with a high body count. And I don't want to be tied down to an old man. She's like older men that think that they deserve a younger woman. She's like, hell no. And to me, it's funny because there are tons and tons of men out there. I even got into an argument with one on TikTok. We were friends. We followed each other, and I thought he seemed like a really nice guy, but then he had made a post and he had commented on his own post. And I don't know his full story, but I believe he was divorced. He's got 2 kids, like preteen kids. And I believe he was a trucker, very much got into exercising, holistic, all natural, working on himself kind of thing. So he makes a comment that he's not ready for love, but that when he is, he wants a 18 to 24-year-old woman, preferably with a body count of 1 to 3, preferably 1. And they have to be physically fit and this and that and the other, beautiful, da 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 da. And I remember getting on there and I was like, I got on there and I was like, oh, okay, like, you're a 40-something-year-old man with, and don't get me wrong, he was a cute guy, but he had very wild hair, almost kind of afro-y. I believe he was white with maybe some Hispanic in there. But he had a lot of gray. He had like a lot of gray in his beard and his. Uh, I was like, what? Like you like. And I got on there and I said to him, I said, kudos to you for knowing what you want and going after what you deserve. I said, but you're gonna have a hard. I said, you're gonna have a hard time finding a young woman like that. And he's like, well, what do you mean? And I was like, and at the time, this was the case. Last year, him and I had this conversation on talk, and I said to him, I said, and this is completely true. All the younger women that I know in their 20s have a higher body count than I do, and I'm 44. I was 43 last year. And I said to him, I said, you know, women and men tend to lose, I think the average age to lose your virginity is like 13 or something. Incredibly young. And he started arguing with me, like, oh, you know, you don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. And I said, whoa, whoa. I said, I'm just saying, like, what I know from, you know, the people that I know and the experiences that I've experienced and da-da-da-da-da. Oh my God, did this man get mad when I told him that it might be hard for him to find an 18-year-old woman that's a virgin. Oh man, did he get angry. And it's not that I said he didn't deserve it. I didn't say that at all. You know, if you feel like that's what you want and that's what you deserve, fabulous, then go after that. But I feel like he might be looking a very long time. And I don't want to guess Stu has a reason why, you know, he's in the position he's in, but the attitude there about women in general, let me just say, I unfollowed him and I blocked him because I was just like, you have a very unhealthy way of looking at relationships and you have a very unhealthy way of looking at women. Because I had even said, he said something about men were meant to have a lot of sex with whoever they wanted, basically. And women are supposed to be virgins and not play the field and not date and not all that stuff. And it's like, okay, but then how do you expect any woman to find, like, a husband, like, to get married and have a family? Like, women are out there dating. Women have sex with, you know, men. And it was just amazing to me that he thought it was okay for him to have a very high body count, but not his significant other. Okay, but where are you finding all these women to have sex with if you believe that all these women shouldn't have a high body count? Riddle me that, professor. Because all those women that you're sleeping with will eventually get married and have families. Like, how do you think that math works? His math does not work. His math does not work at all. And men in general, when they have that thought process that they deserve somebody with a 1 body count, where are you going to find this woman with a 1 body count? Women are out there dating. They're having sex with people because, I mean, are you compatible or are you not compatible? How are you going to know until you have sex with someone? And I'm not saying sex is everything, but you should at least, before, you know, you make a commitment. And if it doesn't work out, then you move on to the next person. So how do you think a woman is only going to have a 1 body count? But it's okay for a man to have 189,000. It doesn't make any sense. Like that logic doesn't make any sense. And like I said, he had some very unhealthy thoughts in regards to women. And I even asked him, I said, so what about your daughter? Because he has a boy and a daughter. I said, so, like, how do you think? I'm like, first of all, how do you think she's ever going to find love if she's not going to sleep with anybody? She's not going to date. And again, I guess if you're in a certain community, maybe you wouldn't have sex before marriage and you would date and then find the one you love. And I just don't know how I feel about that, especially in this day and age. Like, it's a part of life, it's a part of adulthood, relationshiping. And I'm the one that was a virgin till I was 30. But I still believe that you should have sex with someone before you marry them. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I also made the comment to him. I said, so you want to be with an 18-year-old woman, sure, and your daughter's like 12, 13? Like, you don't think that's it's kind of gross? It's a little bit gross. A little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. Just my own personal opinion. I don't even know how I got on that tangent. Oh, because of the player. The player, right. No, I think they're ready for a real relationship. So I'm just saying, if the ex lover didn't hurt you in some type of way, then you have two viable candidates for a relationship. But like I said, me personally, I would go towards new. That's just me. Also, you and the player, the friends group, I I'm seeing very 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 supportive. I don't think there would be any type of backlash or anything like that. I just heard, oh my god, you tamed the beast. You tamed the beast. I'm gonna let it stand at that. I'm gonna let it stand at that because I'm not seeing. Okay, okay. One more thing. One more thing. With the finances card, when you were with the ex lover, you might have been in a different state financially. So maybe you had like money issues. Maybe you didn't make as much money. Maybe you didn't own your own home, but now you do. Yeah. So you would have been. I don't know how you would say that. Let me put it this way. You coming from a situation where you might have had money issues and now you're in a place where you're better off. Like maybe you make more money. You finally bought your own home. You bought a new car. You paid off all your credit cards. That kind of thing. You might look at these two candidates very differently. the ex-lover and the player. Now that you're in the spot that you're in, you might look at them very differently. You're going to have to take how that resonates with your situation. All right, that is it. That is it. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I will be on again later. I hope everybody has a lovely Friday night. The weekend is here. So excited. I'll talk to you later. Bye.